So recruits, today I'm going to show you how to make a crab cake with Dijonnaise and Frisee, Fennel, and radish salad. Don't look so confused.
Frisee.
Frisee.
That's a lot of words.
That's my cousin.
Leafy green.
That's Frisee?
This is Frisee.
Can you spell that?
So I'm gonna start with my onion component first. You need a really beautiful mince because you don't want jagged pieces of onion in the crab cake mix. Tarragon. You feel that hard stem in the middle? We don't want that. So we need to pick the leaves. As with any herb, the tighter I can make that initial bunch, and then as fine as I can, going over it with a knife. So there's my tarragon. Parsley, just the leaves, no stems. I'm going to, as thin as I can, slice this. And then this way, if I want to go over it lightly, that's it. Cilantro, same. Now, crab cake, you're thinking, all right, great, you're gonna start with the crab, right?
Right.
Wrong. We're actually gonna start with the sauce, and I'm gonna show you why. If I put the crab in the bottom of the bowl, and then I start mixing everything else in the crab, what am I gonna do to these pieces of crab?
Break them
I'll
down.
break them up.
Break them up, right? So in order to keep the crab looking great and as full as it did when it came right out of the shell, I'm gonna build the sauce first, put the crab on top of the sauce, and then gently fold in order to preserve these beautiful pieces of crab. This is mayonnaise. I've been shallot, tarragon, parsley, cilantro. Everybody in the pool. Fennel pollen, cayenne, seafood seasoning. Now, I'm gonna take my spatula, I'm gonna mix everyone in the pool. So now I have this beautiful base. Now I'm going to take my crab, everyone in the pool. To this, I'm going to add breadcrumb, and I'm gonna sprinkle it. This is gonna go everywhere, not in one lump in the middle, not in one lump on the side. It's gonna go everywhere. Now for the gentle part, I'm going to fold top to bottom, everything together. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. With my hands, right? I'm lightly packing it, so I'm using the heel of my hand. Okay, just gonna push it down a little bit, clean up the sides. So your crab cake's like this, right? So we have our Dijonnaise, cornichons.
Baby pickles.
Baby pickles, French baby pickles. Minced. To this, then shallot. Back to our friend mayonnaise again. This goes into the bowl. Dijon mustard. Now, lemon juice. Open up all the cells, right? Pinch of salt. So, fennel, bottom of the bulb, snip the tip at the bottom, pull off that one exterior. Now I have this beautiful center. This is a mandolin. It can be one of the most dangerous tools in a kitchen if used improperly. A mandolin is an easy way to get super thin, clean slices accurately. When I get to this, I'm slowing down. Stop, okay? Now, all of this fennel goes right in your ice water. Now we're gonna grab our beautiful radishes. We're gonna snip the tip of the root end, and we're gonna slice them. Everyone in the pool together, okay? The jalapeno, I'm gonna lop the top off. I'm gonna cut it in half, then I'm gonna cut it into quarters. I'm going to take my knife, and I'm going to seed the jalapeno. Now, the jalapeno is not gonna go in here. The jalapeno is separate. We're going to add it to the garnish. You've done this. The crab cakes have had time to set, so that breadcrumb in there hydrates. Now I'm gonna sear them. Canola oil. Now, who's gonna ask me how much oil is in the pan? Because I know someone is. No one is?
No.
Really?
How much oil is in the pan?
No. So all I'm doing is searing these off. in the pan, right? I want enough fat in the pan in order to be able to sear them, and then I'm pulling them out. I'm gonna heat them in the oven. All-purpose flour, put a little down there. I'm gonna take my crab cake, just gonna sprinkle it. Now, I'm brushing off the excess, right? That's gonna go right in the pan. Crab is already cooked, so all I need to do is just warm it. The jalapeno. So I'm going to carefully cut long, thin strips, because we're not cooking this, and this is going into our salad raw. Don't forget, after you touch the jalapeno, don't touch what?
Your eyes.
Your eyes, that's right. So we're gonna brown the other side accordingly. Now, frisee. So you see the color differentiation? The green is completely edible. Aesthetically, I want everything nice and bright in here, so I'm not going to use the green. I'm just gonna cut the root out. Now this will want to stay together just like this, but I'm gonna break it apart. This is gonna go in the oven 5 minutes. Chives. I'm gonna cut these chives into what are known as batons. Everybody in the pool? So I have my frisee, my chive batons, my fennel, my radish, my jalapeno. All this is just gonna get dressed with olive oil, lemon juice, salt. So I'm not making a traditional lemon vinaigrette. So, lemon juice. I'm gonna go ahead and add my salt to it, right? Dijon mustard. That's my emulsifier, which means that will keep the vinaigrette together so that it doesn't separate. Olive oil. See how it looks all cloudy? That's the mustard keeping the balance between the oil and the vinegar, right? So now we have all our components, right? And now we can plate two. I'm gonna throw paper towels down. Fennel and radish, right? So our Dijonnaise underneath, right? Very pollen. Because I'm gonna put the crab cake right in the middle. My vinaigrette. I'm gonna pour my vinaigrette on the outside of the bowl. A little bit of salt. We're gonna toss everything together. I'm gonna take a nice little ploosh. I'm gonna put it right on top of my crab cake. Now our julienne jalapeno. Take a couple of these beautiful slices, and these are just a garnish. This is beautiful.